Hello and welcome to Chaos Talkover episode number something. I'm joined today by two players. Not only am I joined by Wilson,
Woo!
the fantastic Scottish defender, I'm joined by the similarly talented Fat. Fat, how are you doing today? Okay, how are you doing, Wilson?
I am doing really good, man. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Completely unscripted, one take intro there that didn't take a couple of goes. That fat joke, spur of the moment, you know. I don't know if you remember, Wilson. He says as his mic cuts out. You were originally penciled in for episode 3,
I was.
and it's episode not 3 now.
I can only apologize.
I forget who I had in instead of you. I think it was Dr. McDonald. These things are probably best left in the past. Dr. McDonald, as you probably know, is toxic towards teams. Bad for team spirit. Not
That is
Mage's
bold.
quality anymore.
Oh my gosh, did I say that? I didn't say that at all.
You didn't say that. Panda said that. But while we're on the subject, you have been quite critical of Dr. McDonald's defensive ability in the past. Perhaps not to that extent.
This is a stitch up. I'm
we've
leaving.
It's been 1 minute and 45 seconds, and I think we've pretty much killed what was left of Dr. McDonald's self-esteem. I can't go to the Leeds meetup now, can I? Just for that reason.
Well, I can't go either now. Damn. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's great. He is great. He taught me a lot about losing. Do you remember? Because this is in the notes. You were the first person I spoke to about forming the great show known as Chaos Talkover.
Yes, I remember, and I told you to do it. And you actually did it. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the quotes exactly because I have them written down. It was like, that's actually an awesome idea, man. I love to help in any way I can.
I feel like you've built my accent up so much that people will just be disappointed when they hear me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a better you than you now, even down to the defensive ability.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I think I should have just written down my responses and then you could have read it out.
I should have just written down my responses and then you could have read it out while I have a pint of absinthe. Alright, well, I was kind of expecting you not to remember your part in the origins of Chaos Talkover, but the fact that you do is completely fine too. We've kind of done that subject to death.
Okay, cool.
Do you remember, almost 10 years ago now when ELTP first began?
I do.
You joined a humble team known as Liverpool.
That was such a good team. I had so much fun. It was crazy.
It was good until, well, it was good for me until you showed up and stole my major spot.
I remember playing with you.
Yeah, I think we played together. Leroy was on offense that game.
I felt bad for him.
I think we lost.
We lost by
got
quite
an
a lot.
inkling that we might have lost that game.
No, there was that half.
That one miners game that we won as well.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember your cap. God.
Which cap?
The cap. The cap you scored. Oh my god.
In season 1.
Yeah.
Right. So. Wait. Right. Bear with me here. I can't really remember much from season 1. Like I couldn't even. I couldn't even remember that you were Scottish. I just knew that you were on my team. So when you drafted me in season 3, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pretend to remember this guy. But that's neither here nor there.
That really hurts my feelings.
So well, it wasn't even in season 3 that I had to pretend to remember you, because I accosted you in a mumble channel and said, Wilson, you're planning to draft me, right? You can't bring back Liverpool and not draft me.
Oh, I had to. I wish I could have got Sagbo and stuff as well.
And then I was like, well, Panda wants to draft me as well. And you're like, oh, well, I don't know what the earliest I could draft you is. And I said, well, just throw out a number. How about 4th round? And you said, yeah, fine, 4th round. I got drafted 6th round, Wilson. Those 2 rounds of suspense.
It was calculated. Classically calculated.
You knew that Panda was going to draft Dusty, even though Dusty wasn't part of Panda's plan.
Yep.
Dusty took one for the team.
I had to let him go, and it was hard on all of us.
Didn't even get the saggy one.
Sagbo.
I miss Sagbo. I say I miss him. He's still here. I don't know what team he got drafted on this season, which I should really know. He's not on yours, is he?
I don't think so.
You're on Rectum, which is just a blatant betrayal.
You can't choose, much like your families.
I don't know why I find that so funny. I mean, I was. The notes are chronological, but then we just kind of jumped from season 1 to season 3, and now I'm confused.
Season 2. What even happened in season 2? I can't even remember that.
Yeah, I think we drew a minors game.
Nice.
You didn't do much that season.
I suppose that's fair.
I think if Hypo carried me on D, I could win things too.
Ooh. I had to play D with maybe 8 or 9 people. That was crazy.
Really? I'd love to be on a team with 8 or 9 people. Speaking of Hyphenome, when Leroy was captain in season 1, would you agree that losing so much and so heavily was helpful for us? Because, we kind of, I don't know if we developed or we were, but like we're kind of easygoing, aren't we, Wilson?
We were ridiculously easygoing. I think there was one practice where it was just me and Leroy, and he just took me through like every boost. That guy was awesome.
Yeah. The kids these days, they don't lose the way they used to.
Losing was a big part of it. Remember Piopi? Whatever happened to Piopi?
He got fed up with the competitive nature because
we lost.
Because of the high pressure nature of Liverpool Majors in season 1.
He did have a massive amount of pressure. He was like our only O player.
He was our he was a defender and he was our only O player.
Oh my god, that poor guy.
We played a minors game and it was the last time I ever saw Piopi because I think he broke. But we played a minors game and for 40 minutes the only sound coming out of his mic was like a Britney Spears greatest hits album. Like so we're playing a minors game to Toxic and stuff like that, songs you'd normally associate with Dr. McDonald, but it was ridiculous. And then Piopi wandered into the wilderness and has yet to return. He probably got eaten by a bear. It's only Yumi and Sagbo from season 1 before that are still around, right?
Oh, whatever happened to that? There was that other defender. He turned up like once, didn't he?
Golden?
Yes, Golden.
Golden was good. I liked Golden. He was my first D-bro.
Golden.
He's probably been eaten by a bear too.
Oh, don't forget Dusty as well. Wait, what happened to Dusty?
He's not still around. He's gone.
No.
Yeah. There was that guy that was not Dusty, who everyone thinks is Dusty, whose name escapes me.
Because they got the same voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gone as well. What are we still doing here, Wilson?
I don't know.
I want to be that guy that Leroy is, that says, "Oh, comeback. How about a comeback, guys? Every like 5 years," and then gets loads of upvotes, and then goes back to playing Critical Strike or whatever he does, or Counter Strike.
Leroy's a tease.
Yeah. So season 1 was rubbish, but it wasn't rubbish at the same time, and somehow everyone decided that Wilson was the next big thing on defense, and you got drafted like first round, didn't you, or something ridiculous like that?
Yeah, I was second round if you count like the co-captains. Yeah.
Right, and I got drafted 7th round. So everyone decided, wow, look at this Wilson guy. Despite the fact that his team once conceded 25 caps in a single game,
Was that
He's
me?
obviously
Was
got
I
potential.
playing? No way.
I think that was the reason we signed you.
Yes.
So you got drafted by Hypernome. Did you know Hypernome before season 2?
I had spoken to Hypernome because I started season 1 in the Rolling BC minors team, but I didn't really know him at all. No.
You were in Rolling BC's minors team?
Yeah. Before I was with you guys, I was on their team.
Oh, I thought you just kind of came out of nowhere. How did you fall out with Orb?
I didn't fall out with them. It just it was a super quiet team, and I turned up maybe twice, and then just kind of left.
Or what are you doing? Orb is just disconnected, guys.
I was gonna say, damn, he can hear us. Stop recording.
He hears everything. Orb, what are you playing at? You're not gonna win the league 4 times in a row if you let top young prospects like Wilson out of your youth team. It's like
he's gonna win.
He is. I looked at that team and thought, there's no way. And then we played Rolling BC in a scrim and lost heavily. And yeah, Rolling BC are gonna win the league.
Is Orb playing O or D? I heard he was playing D.
Yeah, he's been playing D mostly, which I quite enjoy because I don't have to deal with him as much.
But still, is Orban fat, right?
Yeah, it is. The silent assassins. But yeah, Hypernome is like Orb. He's a very distinct and unique captain. I don't think he likes me.
Sure does.
So what were your first impressions of him? Did he change? Did he warm to you, or stuff like that?
Hypernome's on. I don't get when people talk about Hypern. He's always been cool, and he's pretty chatty as well when you get him going. And his mic sounds like there's a fishbowl in the background with a nice little pump going, which is really comforting too. It's really calming. He's not stubborn.
I said southern.
Oh, southern. Well, yeah, he's southern, but you can't hold that against someone.
Yeah, you
forever.
Can.
Just a little bit.
LoJ.
Oh well, LoJ is more southern than southern.
I know James Bond is supposed to be Scottish, but he sounds like James Bond.
Which James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
You're kidding. I would love to hear LoJ's voice come out of Daniel Craig. That would be fantastic.
Maybe not Daniel Craig. The one no one likes, Roger Moore.
Still.
Does that make Cookie Monster like a Bond girl? Because I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I suppose it does.
Did you hear Panda calling LoJ upside down head?
I did not, but I can understand.
What Panda's just something. Right. I'm gonna confess something to you, Wilson.
Play it on me.
I have never won ELTP.
No.
You have won an ELTP.
I've won the league, yeah.
No, you haven't.
No, not the league. The other one. The other one.
You won the other one.
Oh my god! Outtakes.
All right. Well, we'll have to disregard the previous 13 minutes. We're gonna do it again.
Nope. Oh god, please no.
Take 4.
No.
With the fat joke.
Oh god, not the fat joke.
Fat. What do you think about the show so far?
Ha 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 ha. Did I do the laugh right?
I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah.
Hypernome.
No. Season 2, winning. We've moved on from Hypernome.
Oh, okay.
Did you always think you were gonna win season 2? Do you always think you were capable of it, or was it a surprise?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. To which I just explained both options, and you said yeah, definitely. That's not a response, mate.
I'm easily confused. I always thought we could win. It was highly dependent on Pooh. Whenever Pooh turned up, yeah, exactly.
Continue.
I'll try. Whenever Pooh turned up, our team was absolutely crazy good. But we spent a lot of the time with lots of different players with lots of different lag issues. I think if Melon had good ping consistently, he would have been awesome. The same goes for Nip, and yeah, we got through it. It's not a surprise we didn't win the league, I think, because of that inconsistency. But Pooh turned up for everything in the playoffs.
So a lot of the time you were you needed Pooh.
We needed Pooh, yeah.
I'm so immature. Well, yeah, you kind of answered the other question there, which is even with Bolchester and RBC doing so well in the league in pink sparkly letters, right? You know how well, I don't know how often you've been interviewed, but you know when you get interviewed and someone always throws in that kind of cliche, weird question that generally you'll get all the time.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Is there anyone you want to play with who you haven't already played with?
I don't think so, to be honest. I got a chance to. I'm getting a chance to play with Tess this season, which is something I wanted to do. That guy's hilarious. But I think I don't think there's anyone that I'm looking at. Like, why? Who would you want to play with, man?
Well, I've never played with Fat.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
I think the silence would creep me out there.
Yeah, I've dealt with Michael. You do it. You wouldn't know because you've not slummed it in the minors for some time. But there's a lot of players in the minors who don't have mics. Wayne Gretzky, for example.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's Belgian.
Forgot that.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's Dutch or something. That's probably because he's always high. Okay, so that was a pretty good time. We got through seasons 1 and 2 in 17 minutes.
Awesome.
You became a captain. You committed to a full season of captaincy. You said, right, no matter what, I'm going to be a captain of this team for a full season. You knuckled down and said, you know what, I'm ready to commit to this for a full season as captain of this type of team. Right?
I don't get your point.
So, having committed for a full season as captain of an ALTP team, you took part in the 3rd ALTP draft. Right. The first thing I have to ask you, and I don't want you to be offended here, did you even have a strategy? Because some people don't.
I had a massive strategy. Me and Don Daddy had spreadsheets upon spreadsheets. It was crazy.
Right. Were you being serious then?
Oh no, I was totally serious. Like,
right, okay.
I took it amazingly seriously. And I had every pick like numbered out in like preference.
Huh. When I did my draft in 3.5, I had a list of offensive players and a list of defensive players and a list of offensive defensive players, both people. And then I crossed them off as other teams bought them.
Cool.
So spreadsheets. What do you even have on a spreadsheet?
Yeah, I had the players I wanted in each position ranked by what place I thought they'd go in the draft, and then like a series of backups.
Exactly. Round.
Well, maybe. And players I wanted to get that I thought I could get later on, like that. I think no, it was Wish. You were the ones and the gamble on falling.
Right. So I think we've learned that Wilson and Don Daddy had far too much time on their hands in the build-up to the draft. Way too much time.
Took
me 10 minutes to do my draft strategy.
I spent easily an afternoon on it. It was fun. Don't judge me.
I'm really trying hard not to, Wilson.
Really trying. I had fun.
Okay, I think at the end of the day, that's what Type Pro is all about. A bunch of very sad people trying to have fun. Okay. So with the benefit of hindsight, which is always 20/20, what would you have done differently with the Season 3 draft?
I don't know, to be honest. I think I wouldn't have signed up as a captain if I didn't think I was going to finish the season. But I didn't really have a good way of predicting that. I think my draft turned out excellent. I don't really I wouldn't change anyone on my team. I think
All right.
maybe a bit more depth in the minors team, but that turned out okay as well.
Did it? Did it
It did.
really?
It kind
We
of
didn't
did.
make playoffs, and I blame you for it.
Yeah, I blame myself for that as well. I even wanted to disband the team. What's the thing? I wanted to disband the team at one point so that the majors team could kind of go their own way, and then the minors would be left to kind of do their own thing. Because at one point it looked like me, Dude, Don Daddy, we're all going to drop out.
And then Factman got the offer from Takra Rangers to go play with them.
That is true as well, yeah. And
yeah, so the whole team was going, and you were a quitter, and you wanted to disband the team, and then me and Rems were all like, no, well.
I thought it would be best for the minors team, but I can totally appreciate that you guys wanted to go it your own way.
And then we had a referendum, and for once you voted yes.
Ha! Nice.
I think weren't you like the only one who did as well?
I really was, yeah. In hindsight, I really should have asked you guys first, but I wanted to make sure it was possible.
Well, you did kind of ask us with the whole poll thing, but you know.
Yeah. But yeah,
I thought we did very well. The miners did good, apart from the 17-0 loss to Poppenham, which was actually kind of a classic Liverpool game. I started talking slowly because I'm being spammed by Stink and Wish I Cared, which I kind of knew was going to happen. But yeah, and we made the semi-finals because we brought in, well, I think for like a week I was in majors, and then we brought in French Wilson, Newcombe.
Awesome.
I can do your voice. I don't know if I can do Newcombe's voice. We're going to give it a go.
Awesome.
Do we have reground?
It's like he's here.
Cows?
You've got to do his catchphrase as well.
Which is his catchphrase?
I don't know. To go backwards, you must go forwards. Oh, the other way around. The other way around. God damn it.
Oh yeah, it's like, you can't. What have you done? Why did you keep boosting backwards? Wrong wormy, you can't boost backwards. I boost backwards to get retirement.
He's going to turn into a sensei. You need to get hold of that accent.
He sits in Paris in like this Zen temple with a long grey beard and like monk robes, and works on his server.
Yeah, he sat there in the court server room.
He has essentially ascended to 10 Pro godhood because he organized the whole draft. Well, I don't know if he organized it, but he made a special thing on his website, didn't he, to do the season 4 auction draft.
Oh wow, did he make that? I was pretty impressed by the whole setup. I think so.
Yeah, you either made it or stole it from the Americans.
Wow,
and either way is impressive. Yeah.
The fact that he knew it existed is pretty cool.
Did I just delete my notes? No, I didn't.
We're winging it.
Yeah. Normally at this point I've run out of notes, but like I said to you in the backstage conversation while we were getting your makeup on, awesome. I have more notes than for anyone else ever. Oh yeah. Actually, I probably should have asked you this before. Anyway, let's talk about Wish's giggle, mainly because he wants me to.
Oh my gosh, Wish's giggle.
Isn't it great?
Can we not just get him on just for like 2 seconds to be like, hey Wish.
All right.
Yes.
You tell him to come in because I can't put stuff when I'm recording.
Okay, 1 second.
All right. Wish I Cared is about to make a cameo on this show. I'm so excited. You should be so excited. This is going to be better than when Sam came in. Wilson just left the channel, so it's just me. So actually no, it's not just me because I can pretend to be Wilson. So Wilson, don't you agree that I should be playing majors? Oh, hey Chaos, you should be playing majors. Yeah, absolutely, the best defender I played with. And oh, the real Wilson's here. I'll go back. Hi Wilson. Hi Wish. Wish, we brought you in here. We were talking about your laugh, and now we want demonstrations.
Come on, Wish, let it all out.
No.
That's not you.
Oh, come on, Wish.
Someone's shy. Do you want me to tickle you? Is that what this needs? There we go. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's so good. When he properly gets going as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so therapeutic. Come on, Wish. Yeah. Let it all out.
It's like cherub angel people things. Can you imagine if Wish was as easy to make laugh as like you or Dusty?
Oh,
That
I
would
wouldn't
just
get
be
it.
yeah, I'd never leave Mumble, really.
Any thoughts on that wish?
No.
Oh,
How about you, Fat? Fat, do you have any thoughts on this?
I bet he does.
Do you mind, Wish, do you mind not talking over Fat when he's trying to tell us things?
Sorry.
What were you saying, Fat? Yeah, Wish is a scrub. Oh no, Threek's in here. It gets worse and worse. Being
Yeah,
invaded by the Dutch.
I was just wondering what you were doing. Ja, kom, we gaan Nederlands praten.
The children.
Dat is wel echt
I for a long time thought that Threek and Wish were the same people.
Stijn!
No, don't bring Stink in here. Don't bring him in here. We'll never get rid of him.
Oh my gosh!
Ik
Don't
zei
say
niet
his
Stijn.
name 3 times. Stig!
Het mooie was dat ik nog niet zijn naam zei.
Where is he?
Okay. I don't know.
What?
I feel like bringing in Wish in hindsight was a bad idea.
Oh, Chaos, please.
You're penciled in for episode 27 then.
Oh, well,
Tell the parents.
which episode are we?
Like 9. I have a list. Of everyone who's coming on it. No one said no yet, except for Kyrie, kind of.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only reason
Wilson,
Wilson's
please.
here.
Did you just bring me in here to hear my love?
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, you can go now if you want, but
Well, I'm just gonna sit and listen.
okay. Didn't you
Listen
want to
to
do
Wilson
this
as well.
once before, or was that Wayne? Someone came in and was like, "Oh, I won't make any noise. Can I just sit here and listen?" Was that you?
No, not me.
Huh. Anyway, do you remember? I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I may as well now because YOLO. You remember the Rems incident in season 3?
Which Rams?
Which Rem? You know the Rems who defended for us in minors for a bit.
Oh no, I know Rams, yeah, but I don't know what you're talking.
Okay, it was like the most dramatic thing that happened for the ball, and by that I mean nothing happened. Okay, moving on.
I don't remember anything being dramatic with Rams. He was a really good guy.
Yeah, I like that. I can't even remember what I was trying to get at now. It's in my notes. It was like, can we bring up the Rems thing? I don't remember what the Rems thing was. I don't remember writing that. But I kind of assumed that you would know what I meant if I said it.
There was a little thing where I wanted you to be minors captain, and I think Rams was kind of like defaulting to the captain and making like some decisions I didn't agree with and stuff like that. But it never was a deal.
Yeah, because you're like the sweetest captain ever. So you just took him aside, had a nice little talk, made him a cup of hot chocolate, and then I took him down to the basement and killed his family.
Why did he have to be in the basement for you to kill his family?
Because that's where they were.
You made him watch? That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
made him
bring
take part.
Oh god! Look at Wish's text as well. Hi, Mum.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's talking to mine or his. Oh, actually, yeah. A facts correction from earlier. It wasn't 17-0 to Tottenham's Miners. It was 19-0.
That's pretty impressive. Do you do your own facts corrections?
Yeah.
Not bad. Multitasking.
And it was I mean, I don't want to say it was our second string Miners team because I actually thought it was a really good Miners team. But it wasn't as deep as it could have been.
Yep.
Because some people were playing majors.
Yep.
Because some majors players gone walkies.
Let it all out, Chaos.
I'm not.
I
bitter,
deserve
man,
it.
but
It's okay. Come on.
You
lean here.
those.
I'm sorry.
It's just people like Wish and Wayne, man, and Stink. They're only little. They looked up to you, man. You were like the Tag Pro father. And I was their Tag Pro mother. And I had to pick up the pieces, Wilson, because you were out in Glasgow drinking pints of absinthe.
You did well, Chaos. You did well.
Thanks, son. It means a lot. And now you're talking about this test person. And on the one hand, I'm glad that you've met someone else, Wilson. But on the other hand, I just wonder what could have been.
He'll never replace you.
Wilson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wilson.
Nice.
Wilson, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
I'm not even like mildly bitter about that because oh yeah, you know how you're not in Liverpool anymore because you're abandoned us.
I know, it hurts every day.
Every day you fall apart.
But I need you more tonight.
Yeah, there was that like 1 second of when my stomach dropped and I thought he does not recognize this song.
What was that song that you introduced me to? That was an amazing song.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Fantastic.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to carry on.
Oh, come on. What was the first line? Oh my god, that song.
Spending all my nights out on the town. Do-do-do-do. To get you out of my mind. I never stopped singing that after you left.
It was so good.
You left Liverpool, and then Newcomb came in, and he was like, "Kaos, how do you feel?" And then I said, "Baby, come back.
Oh,
you can blame it all on me.
Baby, come back."
Right, and moving on. But yeah, as I was saying, you're not in Liverpool anymore. You're in Wrecktown, you traitor. And right, I'm gonna use a term, and I'm never gonna use it again after I said it.
Okay, go.
Locker room leader.
Nah.
No, you're gonna take a back seat. It's gonna be chill.
Exactly.
You're a soft-spoken Scotsman.
Yeah, definitely. I'm barely playing. I'm gonna miss this game. I'm definitely gonna make the next game, but my availability is pretty shocking, and I hope that's not a surprise to Nub. But yeah, the team seems really fun, and I've gone to a couple of practices now, and it's all pretty lighthearted, especially since it's Smirk. Because I mean, Nub cannot play Smirk at all.
I can.
I know you can. I'm thinking of trying to organize a coup, and we'll trade. No,
Chaos takeover.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll captain Wrecktown if they need me to.
There you go.
But yeah, in other news, my I've got this fruit like bowl.
Tell me
but
more.
I don't eat fruit very often, so like all the fruit rots. And recently, the grapes have turned a bit sour because Wilson, with availability issues, still got drafted ahead of me. Wasn't
really drafted ahead of you though? It was kind of people nominated.
Stink was drafted ahead of me as well.
Yeah, but people just nominated whoever they felt like, and
then
people bid on them.
And then Corhol.
It's not really the same. People trying to get rid of other people. What happened with Corhol? He kind of went in the snake, didn't he?
He got upset that he wasn't nominated for the auction draft, which, like you said, is a bit silly because the auction draft wasn't like a reflection. They wasn't like descending order from who was the best. It was just who came to mind or whatever.
Yeah, some people played it really smart. I was watching that, and it looked like some people. I think it was Noctis who deliberately took a couple of players so that he would be higher in the snake and stuff. So it definitely doesn't reflect on your ability or whatever.
And then Noctis pinched Corhol first pick in the snake draft. So
exactly.
Corhol was pleased about that. And I have to learn German.
Just take it. This is how it should have been.
It's terrible. I play scrims occasionally. I fill in for either Grapefruit or Corhol when they're not there. So I'm in a team with 3 Germans, and they all speak English, which is very nice.
Is Corhol playing D?
Yeah, Corhol's playing D this season. Because I was looking at the team, awesome, and I was like, hang on, I might be playing Mage's defense. And then Corhol says, oh yeah, I'm playing defense this season. And I go, all right, yep, another season on the bench. That's absolutely fine, Corhol. But yeah.
I think you could edge Corhol out in D.
it remains to be seen.
I think you could do it. You got to believe in yourself.
But yeah, my mother always tells me confidence is sexy.
Seriously though, man, you're massively underrated on D, and I think you could definitely edge Corhol out. No offense to Corhol.
We're gonna have to edit that out. Corhol can't know I'm coming from. And besides, it's gonna be me and Corhol on D because I'm gonna beat Grapefruit as revenge for him getting drafted first round in season 1 when I was just as good as him in the tryouts.
I'm glad you don't hold on to these grudges, Chaos.
Yeah, no, I don't hold on to grudges. I'm very easygoing.
Stoic.
But yeah, as I've been trying to eke out for a good 5 minutes, we scrim, right? They're all German. I can't tell who's talking because their accents are the same.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same if it's a German person playing with 3 Brits because the accents are really diverse, but in Germany it's something, isn't it? They're all the same. So it's like Noctis will say something like get on button to Kyrie, and then I'll go to get on button and Grapefruit will be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, ugh. It's so confusing. That wasn't racist, was it?
No, it's not racist, is it? It's nationalist or
yeah. Speaking of nationalist, you voted no in the Scottish referendum because you're a traitor to your country.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. English swine.
Oh, nice little yawn. How's your cup of tea doing, Chaos?
Oh, it's gone. It is long gone. Half an hour gone.
I'm staring at the dregs of mine. It's looking pretty sad.
Alright, you're one of those slow people.
It's true. Sipping away.
Those are the worst.
Ah, typical.
Would you accept that you have essentially at this point become Leroy?
Nah, I'm nowhere near as fun as Leroy was.
No, but yeah, you gone. You're available. You're never available.
Nah, I'm still kicking around.
And every now and then you'll mention a comeback, and then retreat into your cave with your karma. He just has a pile of upvotes hidden away.
I can see that. Are you still here, Wish?
Wish is still here.
Yes.
I'm being distracted at the moment. My life is very distracting. But I'm going to give you almost 40% focus when I ask you, as captain, what surprised you most from season 3?
How little fun it would be. I think being a player was way more fun than being a captain. There was a lot of pressure to be responsible for. Well, a lot of pressure. That's exaggerating, but there was pressure to be responsible for the team, and I found like I couldn't put as much time into it as I wanted to. I wanted to be doing other stuff essentially.
It seems to in recent seasons, people have got the idea of how tough it is to be a captain, because I think there's been struggles to get enough captains recently.
That's the thing. I don't think it's not tough, but it's not as good as just being a player.
I think the quality of captains is declining too because Jade is a captain now.
Jade's good. As long as he's a nice guy. The only thing I wouldn't stand for is if a captain was a dick. I don't think we've had any bad captains yet.
I've had 1 or 2 in recent.
Really?
Yeah, I had
Dish.
Wilson. And,
blindsided.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be Leroy or defender, is it? I mean, Noctis is something. I think our very first practice session, he began with hurling homophobic slurs at me, as you do. We played a core contenders game, and then after that, he was like, "Yeah, that's why you're playing minors, Chaos." And I'm like, "Okay."
Wow.
But apart from that,
that's pretty heavy. Yes.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Everything I've just said was a lie. I just wanted that reaction. Ah, it stinks here. It was a matter of time, really, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right. I had a bet going on in my head as to which former teammate would barge in
I was dared by Freak to come here.
Yes, I'm glad you came.
Freak was all like, yo, I see people in the Liverpool room, go there. And I was like, no. And then he went, yes. I've given it 10 minutes to think over it.
That persuasion, you couldn't resist, can you?
It's just Freak, man.
This is going to be a really long title, isn't it? It's going to be like Chaos Talkover episode 9 with Wilson
I knew you were
and
doing
Wish
Talkover.
and Stink and
Freak said
Freak.
no.
I think the small red record button may slightly give that away.
Now I can finally say I'm in an episode.
No, because I'm going to edit this out.
Oh, no. You monster.
My life's dreams have been crushed.
Oh, dear.
Chaos. I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish. But Borussia Dortmund is the best ELTP team of all time. One of the best teams of all time.
Woo!
We were just talking about you, actually. Yeah, he's gone. I rest my points about Noctis. That's going on the list.
Oh my gosh, Noctis.
So, where was I? Oh right, yeah. This is good. This is good, right? I was like lying awake at like 1 a.m. because of my crippling insomnia, hearing the screams of my victims, and then suddenly I sit out of bed and I'm just like, hang on a minute, this is really good. And then I write it down, and here it is, right? The greatest question of all time. You know how you play Pugs?
I do.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, did you make the switch to playing predominantly pickup games to fight the stereotype of Scottish people spending all of their time in pubs?
Wow.
Isn't that good?
That is fantastic.
Now I just have to like save it and use it when Baz comes on and Strategio and stuff like that. And it's fantastic. I can use it on everyone.
Yeah, it's good.
Because Scottish people and pints of absinthe.
That is a thing. That is a thing.
I feel kind of lost now. We actually went over the notes, but it's not over, man. It's not goodbye. Because at this point I go off script and I'm scared, Wilson.
Shouldn't Wilson just leave like he did in season 3?
I'm waiting for that, to be honest, and then we bring in French Wilson.
Oh, that hurts.
Yes.
Or alternatively, I just continue the interview. I mean, for all you guys know at home, Wilson left 20 minutes ago, and it's just been my accent. Isn't that right, Wilson? Okay, yeah, we was.
He left. Wilson left.
Yeah, he's gone. That was too much. We've broken him. This entire interview was just revenge, and I've wanted to spend 45 minutes just insulting Wilson, and I feel like we achieved that aim. Though the true insult to Wilson is putting a player of his quality in Wrexham. It's a shambles. You don't see Wayne Rooney playing for Torquay United, do you? You just don't. You see, you're winning back with compliments. That's how you do it.
Flattery.
It gets you everywhere. Most of the questions that I've skipped over were written at like late hours of the morning. In large bold capitals, there's "Why aren't I playing majors yet? Damn it!" with a bunch of question marks. But I think I'm over that.
I think you should be playing majors. Looking at like the number of teams and the number of players, I think you could be playing majors.
I don't think I could be playing majors. I didn't think I could be playing majors at the start of the season, and then I started playing with Grapefruit. You know Grapefruit, he's really good. Probably easily top 5 defenders. And for the first time I played with him, I spent about 10 minutes just saying, "Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, I'm a scrub. Oh no, that was terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, Grapefruit. Yeah, he's away. My fault. Oh, yeah, I should have been on button. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm terrible." Right? I kind of watched him for a bit, and he makes as many mistakes as I do.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So, it's just how we react. When Grapefruit makes a mistake and he's like, oh, he's awake, and then just goes after him. Whereas I'm all like, oh no, I'm terrible. I'm never going to make it into the Mazes team. My mother was right. So I tried to work on that today, and it didn't work. I'm still terrible. We lost about 5-1 to Rolling BC, but what are you going to do? That's life. That's what they say. Flying high in April. Shut down in May. I don't know that song either. My friend always says it. I keep checking my notes, but there's nothing there. I have nothing. I have nothing original to say anymore. Like, I've just been doing a play, right? So for the past few weeks, my life has been completely dictated by scripts.
That's pretty cool.
We finished the play yesterday, and I finished reading my notes, and I no longer possess a brain because I spent a month method acting and getting into character, and now I feel empty and alone, and I really miss him.
That's pretty sweet, Chaos. What was the play?
We wrote it ourselves. It was
nice.
It was these patients, as part of like 60s progressive experimentalism, get left in an asylum on their own, just to see what happens. And one of the inmates is an actress, like a paid actress, to pretend to be among them, just to kind of steer them. And I played. I was this gay guy, because in the 60s it was outlawed. Yeah. So I was put in a mental asylum because I was gay, and I was on these like drugs to keep me like docile and obedient. And then obviously in the second half of the play, when we're on our own, I have to have withdrawal symptoms and stuff, and it was weird. So I was like, one of the symptoms of my drug addiction in the first half was that I was constantly like twitching and tugging my ear. So after like every rehearsal, I'd have done it maybe. I'd have tugged my ear like 40 or 50 times per run through. So my ear was getting really swollen. So it's probably for the best that the play is done now.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I had my haircut for the heroin addiction thing. I looked like Mark Renton now from Trainspotting.
Oh, sweet.
And I can do the accent as well. It's like.
Oh well, yeah, you've definitely got that in your repertoire.
I've got that there. The lowest of the low.
Oh man.
And the reasons. Who needs reasons when we've got heroin?
Damn.
A Trainspotting sequel coming out in a couple of years, and I'm going to be in it.
I can see that.
I am essentially a Juan McGregor in Anglo-Welsh form. Oh, you know what I learned how to say the other day?
What?
Right, because it's the thing, isn't it? If you tell someone you're Welsh and then they're like, oh, can you pronounce this? Well, I can. You ready for this?
Oh my god, go.
Yeah. Clanferpul, Gwingil, go Gerrig, Wynd Robert, Clantasilio, go, go, go.
That's pretty impressive. What does it mean?
It's the longest single word place name in Europe.
Cool.
It's in Anglesey. It's essentially a train station.
So
but it's a train station.
There.
Yeah, you can get a train there, and it's a train station with a really long sign.
Awesome. You can just hang around the train station and be like, wait for people to ask, like, where am I? Well, actually.
Well, welcome to Clanferpul, Gwingil, go Gerrig, Wynd Robert, Clantasilio, go, go, go. Which means something like St. Mary's Church by the Red Cave River Whirlpool, St. Clantasilio Church, something. Go, go, go. Yeah, bet you can't say anything Scottish. Gaelic.
No, I cannot speak Gaelic at all.
Wait, no, you pronounced it differently to me. You said Gaelic.
Isn't there Gaelic and Gaelic?
Gaelic is French, isn't it? Gaelic is your stuff. You weird Northern Britons. You essentially voted to become Northern Britain.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? You're part of Northern Britain.
Yeah. England is just a horrible, horrible place. I got an offer from Glasgow, by the way.
Oh, did you? Good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get him.
Oh, how come?
Because they want two A's and a B or something.
You could totally do that.
You don't know me.
It's only a year of your life. You got to go for it.
Yeah, it's a 4-year course though.
Oh yeah, I just mean this, like the studying now.
Effort.
So do you know what you want to do?
You mean for life?
Yeah. Like after you.
I do. I never tell anyone.
Oh, fair enough.
Right. Who, in your opinion? Because if you weren't me or Wilson, you probably just spent the past 10 minutes being really confused and bored. So I'm going to ask another question.
Okay, go.
Who, in your opinion, are the best offensive and defensive players currently playing in ELTB?
Is this single players?
Single players, so one from each position.
Well, it's got to be Deadman and Fat.
I'm surprised I didn't feature in either of those.
If you'd asked me for a range, I totally would have given it. But it's Deadman and Fat, isn't it? That's depressing, but it's true. I
played like one pug with Deadman, and we lost. I was a defensive partner though, so I've never played with Fat. Yeah, I offensive partner even.
Oh, cool.
I'm not used to saying I was people's offensive partners. You know, you might not know this, but in terms of ELTP caps, I've only got the one.
Oh dear.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Oh dear. Because you always say it after you laugh.
Only when I'm playing with you, man.
Yeah, and then there's the cute way you tuck your hair behind your ear and rub the freckles on your arms.
Oh man, how did you know about my arm freckles? This is spooky.
There it is. Wish is still here, ladies and gentlemen. He surfaces occasionally. It's kind of beautiful because Wish is in love with Wilson's laugh, and Wilson is in love with Wish's laugh. So when Wilson laughs, Wish laughs, and then when Wish laughs, Wilson laughs, and it sets off this beautiful chain reaction. Or not.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Right. Wilson, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
I have a dream.
Okay.
Okay, laugh at my dream.
That one there, that laugh right there. I'm gonna bookmark it.
It's gonna be recorded now, so yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's gonna be my ringtone. Oh, and that.
That's kind of odd. Your ringtone is like a 14-year-old's laugh.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it might well be already. We don't know. My dream. I have a dream, right? Do you know how I've got this talk show, called Chaos Talkover?
Yep.
I've always wanted to go on it.
Oh my gosh, you should do it.
But I should do it. I could just talk to myself for half an hour.
You could.
Or, I mean, this isn't. I just want to be upfront about this. This isn't me being lazy because I've run out of things to ask you or anything. This is me offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to interview me briefly.
Okay, I can do this.
All right.
Yep.
The dynamic has switched.
Feel the power. So, Chaos.
Hi.
What would you say is your favorite color?
Oh dear.
You bastard.
It would have to be blue.
Blue.
Blue. Yellow a close second.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So, how do you feel about green?
I
mean, it's right up there. It's a mixture of the two.
I prefer dark green to its brighter alternatives.
Okay,
I do care about the environment. I feed polar bears in my back garden. So yeah, green is fine.
Okay. So, who is the player that you would like to have played with, but you haven't yet?
I'm pretty sure you already asked me this.
I can't remember what you said though, man.
I said Fat.
Oh, of course you did, Fat. If you had to pick someone who could talk, like someone who was fun.
Do you know DZ?
I have never spoken to DZ, but I'm hear a lot.
He's Scottish. Okay. He's good. I do like him. I played with him in a 20, and he seemed really cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's my my sleeper pick for to have a good season, be this season Sheldon, you know, or Sheldon could be this season Sheldon. We don't know.
I think Sheldon's going to be this season Sheldon, but I see your point. I think Doodle's going to do pretty good as well.
Oh, do you remember Dude?
I remember Dude. He's a high and mighty moderator now, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I have friends upstairs then. We have a Portuguese guy.
He's here, isn't he? Wish is Portuguese.
Wish isn't Portuguese. Wish is Dutch.
Dude is Portuguese. That's it, Dude.
We've got another Portuguese guy. Failed, I think. He doesn't have a mic, so he's essentially Fat.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, did you notice? Well, you might not have noticed because you weren't here in 3.5. Up to a certain point, I think basically after I got drafted by Noctis, we started picking up the Chaos Theory team for 3.5 in its entirety. Nice. Now, I don't want to suggest that Noctis had no draft strategy after acquiring Chaos Quentin, which I think Harry told him to do anyway. But I just casually pointing out that we tried to get pretty much every former Chaos Theory player that was still available to get, narrowly beaten to getting Time Boy, but we picked up Cynical, who's this awesome American guy who's like Baps but can't play offense and isn't French.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got the other guy, Rookie. Oh my god, Rookie is so good. I love Rookie. Do you know Rookie Wilson?
I don't think I've ever spoken to Rookie, which is weird because he's doing here tons.
Yeah, and I get the impression he's got this bad reputation because he left his team a couple of times, but I can't even imagine him leaving our team, you know, because
I don't know. He's one of those people that posts his opinions quite frequently to the subreddit, isn't he? And I think it's very easy to people to kind of get fed up with that kind of thing. But I've never heard him or said anything bad about him.
He's a cool guy. I did the thing which would really annoy me if I was interviewing. I started interviewing you again.
Oh my gosh, it's like it's in your blood. You can't help it.
I sit down to talk to people and I'm just like, so, tell me about your life. I think ultimately it comes down to the fact that I have no identity. It ties in with the whole month of method acting thing. I don't know who I am anymore. It's weird. I just thought of my other great joke that's not the pubs one, right?
Yes, do it.
Because I was playing a drug addict with withdrawal symptoms for half the play. I decided, as part of my research for the role, that I would take up heroin and then quit it cold turkey. Methadone acting.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty good.
The previous 7 people I told that to were also impressed.
Oh, it's good. I feel like if you had a good joke that good, you should have said it at the start of the show when people would have heard it. Damn, it was good.
You don't think that good, honest Tag Pro players will sit through 59 minutes of this?
I think we could slag off everyone right now and they would never find out. We should
Let's do it.
Oh my god. We should do it alphabetically.
It begins with an A.
Oh fuck, I've screwed us all.
Is there anyone called Aardvark? Because if there is, I just want you to know right now that I don't like you.
Fuck you, Aardvark.
I think the Tag Pro alphabet just starts somewhere at Hawker and then goes down.
Dude, Oh, we can't slag off you though.
Yeah, he's gone, and he's a moderator, so he'll ban us. Hi, dude.
We love you, dude.
Oh, actually, I was thinking of adding in this feature to Chaos Talkover that I probably won't do in the end because people are weird.
Okay.
Where people give me questions to ask the guest.
Cool.
I won't do it because people are weird, and it would require me to actually know who I'm going to interview on a weekly basis, which a lot of the time I don't. And it would also suggest that I'm not capable of interviewing someone myself, when clearly, in most cases, this week excluded, I am.
Definitely.
But I did ask some dude, not the dude, I asked Babs if he had any questions for you.
Okay.
Just to kind of try it out, and he did.
It's not like, why did you leave me, is it?
No.
Okay.
But
okay.
I mean, if you want to answer that one too.
No, I'm good.
All right. He wants to know. All right, I've got my notes out. Here's a question from Babs, aged 5. Babs wants to know, who's your favorite French player?
My favorite French player is Babs. I thank Babs for sending that lovely drawing he did.
And we'd just like to inform everyone who had a letter read out on the show today that they will be getting a free stuffed animal, a free Wilson toy, and coupons from McDonald's, but only for the healthy stuff. Oh yeah, did you hear? They've got beef in the McDonald's fries. I nearly said Wilson fries. Right. Did you hear about that? The fries that McDonald's sell have beef in them, and I thought I was a vegetarian all these years. So yeah, all these weeks.
Oh wait, have you recently become vegetarian?
Like the start of December or something.
How come?
I don't really know. I was halfway through a chicken korma and I just thought, hang on a minute, I actually quite like chickens. I'm not going to eat this.
Fair enough.
So I had the sauce around it, and yeah. I miss bacon, Wilson. I miss it so much.
That's kind of cool.
I have corn now, and it's sad.
Corn's okay.
No,
it's it's the texture. Yeah, it's all right.
I don't mind the corn sausages because I feel like they're better than the real sausages. But then corn sausage rolls aren't, you know. When I was a kid, I always used to have vegetarian sausage rolls. I don't really remember why.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You see, it all comes out on this show. Now you know about my favorite kind of pastry when I was 5. Is that a pastry?
Yeah, it's a pastry. I was going to say secretly, that's my talent. I am the interviewer. You just didn't know. That's how good I am.
I wish I was that good.
Just teasing out of you.
Oh yeah, Wilson. I have a list of people I'm going to interview. Well, going to interview. I'm not going to read it out because that is like the most spoilery thing to do ever. But who would you like to see? I'm going to try not to react to them as well. Who would you like to see interviewed in the future? I assume you listen to my shows.
Yeah. I assume. Oh no, wait, that's what you said. I think. Sorry. I think it'd be really fun to interview someone with a big personality. So someone like Nub or Deadman would be hilarious.
Right. Oh, I can take you off the list now because you're on the show.
Yeah.
As we speak, I am pressing backspace. Oh
God, it hurts. Oh my God.
W. Gone. Goodbye. I mean, I say goodbye. This is Nova. We are setting a record here, man, and it's going to be a nightmare to upload. We are at 1 hour 4 minutes, and not including the stuff I'm going to cut out about Stink, and when I accidentally gave up my phone number. It is in there, folks. It's also my phone number is the actual promo code that if you type it in at chaosquentin.com, you get discounts on all merchandise.
Some of that stuff's pretty cool.
If you want a Chaos Talkover shirt or a Season 1 cap, then there it is.
The Season 1 cap t-shirt, yeah.
No. I'm getting these hats printed, right? baseball caps with season 1 on them.
Oh, right.
Season 1 caps. Wasted on you.
Oh, that's pretty fantastic.
I've been saving them for like 6 months.
I was too busy thinking of my own like brand of Chaos Captain Season 1 merchandise. We could have like a candle that smells of victory. And, I don't know. It'd be good.
And
I'm sorry.
Then you get 3 key rings, each one a different power up.
Nice.
You get these things on your door where if someone pushes the doorbell, the door goes from green to like thingy, and you can...
Nice. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
It's there. It is there.
It is there. Yeah, you have to identify like the color of clothing they're primarily wearing and get them through. That'd be good. Oh, Wayne's here. Yes.
We knew this would happen. We knew Wayne would arrive.
You have to do Wayne's voice though.
Yeah. We had Fat in here earlier. Fat does a very good Wayne impression. Fat, how have you been? How do you feel about Wayne? Strong words indeed.
Not really suitable for younger children there.
Wayne, do you have anything to say in response to that? You know, tone the language down. I don't think we can let these two continue talking on our show. I have standing in the community to maintain.
I thought they were both, bigger men as well, but that you just goes to show, doesn't it?
It's immature. It's degrading. It's detrimental to the reputation of European League Tekkra. And I, for one, am ashamed to have hosted this.
Yep.
And that's just my interview with you.
Oh dear.
Right. This has nothing to do with anything, but you know how the Evil One has switched to the Evil 2 on Mumble?
Mm-hmm.
It amuses me mildly. I just thought I'd point that out. Wayne just asked in his text, as he continues to steal the spotlight, if we could get Fat Man in here for a further Liverpool reunion. The answer is no, we can't. Fat Man's dead. Fat Man was actually scheduled to be on our show. My show.
It's our show now.
Wilson Talkover. Did you hear? Do you hear the pre-draft podcast we did? Chaos Talkover.
To be honest, I think that's the only one I haven't listened to all the way through.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. But Chaos Hawkover, because it was me and Hawker. It was a crossover. Nice. It was beautiful.
That works.
Yeah.
There's a limited number of people you could do co-hosting with. The name system check out.
Anyone who isn't Hawker that you can think of? Because I can't.
I don't know. You'd have to change it, wouldn't you? Chaos Wishover.
No, Chaos Wish it was over.
That's good. Do it.
I think we've already got the tagline right there to end the show.
Yep.
I don't even need to ask you for that. I just got really sad because now it sounds as if we're winding down, and we probably are winding down. But I don't know. Is there anything else? This is like our first conversation in like a year. Maybe not a year. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I do.
It's kind of weird. Do you remember that time when we like pubbed until like midnight?
Yeah, that was the day of the song.
Yeah, it was the day of the song. Oh, it was great.
Baby, come back.
We stayed because I stayed because I had this thing where I was always the last person to leave practice. So me and Wilson were just there in the channel, pubbing until Wilson left, and then immediately after that I left. Because what's the point of carrying on without Wilson, you know? Liverpool, the team, revolved around the fact that we knew that Wilson would never abandon us.
Oh, this again.
That Wilson was the rock in that team. And then he people's elbowed us, and we hit rock bottom. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. I'm getting emotional, man.
We're together.
Well, I guess this is it.
This is it. We'll talk. We'll talk.
You complete me. You meant to say shut up at this point.
Really? Oh.
Say it. Say shut up. Do you want me to do it again? Alright. I'll start with it.
No. Okay, yeah.
You complete me.
Shut up.
Do you know the next line, or do I have to give you that one as well?
I really don't know the next line. You have to feed me. Sorry.
It's you. Do you want me to just do it? All right, I'll do your voice. All right.
Oh, here we go again.
You complete me. Shut up. You had me at hello. I love you, Wilson. I love you. See you later. You see, that's the one positive out of this. Even when you're not around, I can still just do your voice. I can't do that with Wish. I tried to do a Wish accent once, and it just came out awful. I mean, I kind of want to try it now, but then it's recorded forever.
Oh my gosh! Look at Wayne's comment. Was that Wilson or Chaos? What the fuck?
We'll never know.
I don't sound like that. I
don't think Wilson was even on this show to begin with.
Man.
You've never heard us talk at the same time.
Nice.
See, I'm getting better at not interrupting people. Your favorite episode? I mean, this is what I normally ask people to check if they watch my shows, but I already know yours. It's Mike C, right? That was your favorite.
Mike C one was pretty good. I like the Empuddy one as well.
Oh right, yeah, from last week.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Empuddy arguably was the. I mean, Micro as well. They're both sweet guys, so they previously kind of held that title of sweetest guys on the show.
Yes.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
I feel like I don't go through a single one of your shows without getting dragged out like this little pinata to get beaten up with my little accent.
Yeah. I just kind of replied to Wayne then. If you were wondering, he's typing. So yeah, if you were just confused about what I was talking about, then I was having half a conversation with Wayne. We'll put Wayne on now, I guess. What were you just talking about, Wayne? I hope that clears things up.
That joke is not going to get old.
It really isn't.
No.
That was another one of those 1 a.m. sat out of bed. I need to write that down and use it. So the tagline we agreed on was "Chaos wish it was over," right?
Nice. It's a very good tagline.
Right. You don't have anything else?
No, I don't think. I think it's hard to do that.
Right. So that's what we're going with. Right. So that was it. That was the show. Thanks for listening. Something. Chaos wish it was over. I'm gonna cry now.